Hey guys, Laden Force, and I've got another archery August review for you here today at North American Whitetail. We are going to be talking about the new Bowtech CP28, one of the most surprising bows for me here in 2022 on the market. The reason that it is so surprising is not that Bowtech doesn't make great bows. You know I've been a Bowtech fan for a long time. As a matter of fact, I shoot them on NAW TV, and I'm a huge advocate and proponent of the brand and their technologies. But the performance out of this bow in regards to stability and balance, even though it's a 28-inch axle-to-axle bow. That's a short axle-to-axle. You guys out there that have been around bows for a while, you know that. You know that it's not that short axle-to-axle bows don't perform. It's just that there are a lot of design features that work against you when it comes to shorter axle-to-axles. So let's talk about the features that really help with this balance when it comes to this shorter axle-to-axle bow. So, number one, riser design. And really this has evolved from the center pivot technology that Bowtech has used in their lineup for years, decade, you could say now at this point in time. Looking back to bows like the General, the Captain, even the Prodigy and the Boss, you know that the center pivot riser design allowed for the riser's connection point to the limbs, not in the pockets, but to the limbs being closer to the midpoint of the limb length. That really promoted stability. It also helped reduce recoil or felt recoil, and then also helped reduce in sound. But in this case, you can see that Bowtech's trying to maintain that design here. It's a little under the center point of the limbs, but they're still working on that, and that results in what they call deflex riser design. So reflex means that your locking point of your limbs and your riser is out ahead of your balance point or your grip point. Whereas deflex, it's actually in line with, which really helps at full draw maintain a good stable aiming point for you. So riser design, we talked about that. Now let's talk about pocket design. So you can see here on this bow that Bowtech is again employing the deadlock pocket design. Now, as we move forward into 2023, you're going to see this get relabeled or remarketed as dual lock because they don't want to cause confusion with the current tuning system, the deadlock cam system for consumers. They want you to be able to very easily understand what feature is what, and they don't want any confusion there. But this is the deadlock cam. These pockets lock in twice your limbs so that you're getting a real good stable. You don't get any limb movement as you go through your draw force cycle. The third thing is the cams. So this is a 28-inch axle-to-axle bow, but you can see it has very large cams, which means that it offers string angles that are closer to that of a 30-inch axle-to-axle bow. Add in all the efficiencies, design efficiencies that we continue to see out of not only Bowtech but so many other brands, and you just have this super impressive short axle-to-axle bow for guys that are looking for bows that can help them get into tight spots, whether it be in a ground blind or up in a tree 20 feet, even have a nice compact bow to carry up into wide open ranges, maybe out west in the foothills of the Rockies as they're pursuing whitetails out there. It is a great bow. So spec wise, again, 28 inches axle to axle, 6 3/4 inch brace height, which is on the forgiving side, and it really helps add to also that accuracy and stability and balance factor. Speed, 335 feet per second IBO or ATA rating. I'm shooting a 440 4-grain arrow setup out of this bow. I have my cams on the performance side of the flip disc, and I'm getting 297 feet per second out of it. So a great speed or velocity in regards to, you know, a hunt setup. This bow's just been super impressive, guys. I've, like I said, have had the opportunity to take turkeys with it. Now I'm looking forward to use it in the whitetail woods here this fall. And if you're that guy looking for that short axle-to-axle, well-performing bow, go check out the Bowtech CP28. You're gonna love it. Got orbit dampeners, deadlock tuning system, everything that you could ask for in regards to a high-performing short axle-to-axle bow, Bowtech's put into it. Go check it out at your local Bowtech dealer.